Hey, welcome to my control room. It's pretty small. I'm actually in the process of building another one, but for now, here we are. So when I was thinking about this project, I thought, well, I only have one hobby, and that is playing music. So I write music, I play with bands, I teach music to kids, and I record music. And today, I actually have some bass recordings that I have to do for a really nice client that's been coming in here. And I thought I might take you guys along for the process. So let's get started with that. The first thing that we have to do is get this box right here working. Now, this box right here is what we call a DI box. Now, this one's kind of special. It's also a pedal, so it makes some different kind of sounds. And there's something else awesome about this, and that is that we can actually split our signal two ways. So I can send it straight out and go straight into my interface, which then goes into my computer. So I can record it directly onto my computer. And then I also have another send that I can send into an amp and put a microphone on the amp and record it that way as well. And I'm going to do both of those things to kind of cover my bases, no pun intended, and also so I can blend the two sounds at the end. And it's a really cool effect. And so that's what we're going to do first. We're going to go and get this thing set up. So let's go check it out. All right, so here's my live room. Sorry about the change in quality of audio. We don't have any microphones set up yet. It's kind of what we're about to do. But here we are. We're over here in Bassland. This is where we're going to get stuff set up and ready for our bass tracking today. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, so today what we're going to use is this cool Guild Thunder bass amp from the 1960s. Super awesome. Good place to start is turning it on, huh? What do you think? Now, what I've had to do is I've grabbed my pedal. Now I've got my power cable ran over to here. All I'm going to do is get it plugged in. We've got some power. That's a good sign. I like it. Okay, so now what I need is a couple of what we call 1/4-inch cables, and I happen to have two right here. Now I'm going to get one into the input of this thing. Okay. Boom, there we go. Easy enough. That's what I'm going to plug into my bass. Now, this other one, we're going to take out of one of these outs. It's called a parallel out because, again, I'm going to be able to run this to two places. Now, this is how I spend about 95% of my time in a studio. Everybody acts like it's like crazy. You're just doing rock and roll stuff all day long. But really, what it comes down to is I spend about 90% of my time plugging chords into other chords. So there you go. That's the secret of it. Now, the last thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to take this cable right here, which is called an XLR cable. Looks a little bit different on the end, huh? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this out of my other out that I have on here. Got the wrong end. And boom, simple enough. Now all I'm going to do is run this into my snake, which I have set up right behind this camera. And that's going to run into my control room that we were already in. And we're good to go. Okay, now this is the most important step right here. What we got to do is we're going to cross our fingers. We're going to flip this switch. And we're going to hope that it makes noise. It's the most important part. You ready? Nice. We made it. Woo! Okay, so like I was saying before, we're going to split this. So I've got to also mic this amp right here. So all I've got to do is find one of these speakers in here. There we go. That one seems good enough. A trusty little trick I like to use the flashlight on my phone so we can see right inside that speaker. Boom. And just like that, we're good to go. And that's it.